every time. Welcome back to a brand new day over to TCG Worlds 2018. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thanks so much, chat, Twitch, for letting me know that the stream was muted. Can you imagine if I was recording videos and I was doing it that way? I would be recording so many muted videos, it would be ridiculous. Thank you so much, guys. It happens every time. So, welcome, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like. It really helps out the channel. If you're hanging out with me today on Twitch, thanks so much. Welcome, and appreciate the reminder to unmute my mic. As people are saying on the chat, it does seem, well, it has been confirmed that Sun and Moon onwards is going to be the format for the 2018-2019 season. It's going to be quite the drastic change. We're going to lose Sycamore, we're going to lose N, so the two most popular and basic supporters that we had for a very long time now. It's hard to remember a time when those two were not legal anymore. So it's gonna be a very interesting shake-up, I would say. So yeah, let me give a small shout out to everyone on stream: Joel, Lawrence, Henry, Andrew, Amphi, Riddlesky, Hiruma, Kater, and the White Snake. Thank you guys so much for being here. So yeah, that's what we're expecting for the 2018-2019 format, which doesn't take place until September 1st. But now you can know, you want to start selling stuff like elixirs, like your Greninja cards. all of those you can start selling, I guess. No 70 HP Rockruff in this. I feel like Lele for DCE is less common now. I guess instead of this guy, yeah, I'll do 270 HP Rockruffs. I do want to keep the option to corner though. Oops. I do want to keep the option to corner. But yeah, that was an oversight on my part. So there we go. Now it's fixed. Pixel Hungry, I'll be covering Expanded next week. Expanded didn't rotate, if that's what you were asking. Expanded is still black and white onwards. Yeah, Lawrence, I understand. And yeah, the North American International Championship is now open for registration. So if you're looking to go to that, I would really recommend you register sooner rather than later, because there seems to be a cap and you never know when it will be hit, and we have no idea how many spots there are, so it would be a good idea to register. Hey, hola Edo, muchas gracias por estar por aquí. And yeah, guys, so we're gonna be reviewing Zoroark Lycanroc, see if it can deal with the meta. The only new inclusion I have is the baby Buzzwole. We still have the good old Zoroark GX with trade, 210 HP, discard a card, and then draw 2, and then Righteous Beating, dealing 20 damage for every Pokemon you have in play. At 2-1-2 Lycanroc line, we have 270 HP Rockruffs, which we just made the change as you guys saw. One corner Rockruff to have the ability to corner something and maybe trap it for game. That's how I lost one of my games this past weekend. And no, Henry Greninja will no longer be in standard. Then we have two Lycanroc GX, 200 HP, ability Bloodthirsty Eyes, probably one of the best abilities in the game. When you play Lycanroc to evolve, you switch your opponent's bench Pokemon, your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. So essentially a Guzma or Lysander effect. Close Slash dealing 110 damage is a really nice number because it one-hits Zoroark, and with the damage modifiers it can get up to some very nice amounts. In other decks, however, in this, we're just looking to Close Slash opposing Zoroark GXs. However, Dangerous Rogue GX dealing 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon is always a really big threat, and actually very difficult to play around in the current meta. So always a great option to have. Grass Weakness is also pretty good because there aren't that many viable grass Pokemon at the moment. And then we have the baby Buzzwole, which I was mentioning. We will be having the baby Buzzwole emoji sometime very soon. And we do have Sledgehammer dealing 30 damage. However, if you have exactly 4 prize cards remaining, it does 90 more. So without Diancie, it's not as threatening. However, with a Choice Band and a Strong, it's still one-shotting Lele's pretty easily. We also have the 1 Counter Energy and the 1 Sudowoodo to use Watch and Learn and hopefully retaliate our opponent's Pokemon. We can't copy Ultra Necrozma's attacks or the regular Necrozma's, but we can copy opposing Dangerous Rogue, we can copy opposing Knuckle Impacts or Absorptions, or in the mirror it's really cool to knock out Zoroark as well. Would I say Riddleski Ultra Necrozma was the hype it turned out to be? I mean, the set has been out for 2 weeks online. There hasn't been a single tournament yet, so it's impossible to say something like that. We will know if the hype was justified once we start seeing tournament results. I think the deck is very good. I have been trying it more after the first stream I did with the deck, and I've been liking it more and more. But yeah, like, we won't know the results, like we won't know if it's that great or not until we actually have tournament results, which give us the data to analyze and see if the decks are performing to their expected standards. Right now it's all speculation. Lo siento, manchas. Lo siento. Since expanded did not rotate to, I think standard will rotate the following years to keep Lele in the game a bit longer. Yeah, standard will definitely rotate once a year. Like, that's the whole sale of standard. So Lele will be in format the whole of next season, but afterwards Lele will probably be out of the format. So yeah. Now moving on with the deck list, we do have 1 Mew-EX and 1 Mewtwo to try and combat Buzzwole GXs. We have 3 Tapu Lele for draw support and setup. We have triple Brigette, triple N, 2 Guzmas, 1 Cynthia, 1 Mallow, 1 Sycamore, and 1 Acerola for our supporters. We have the 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Puzzle of Time, which are staples in Zoroark decks. We have double Evosoda for consistency, triple Field Blower to make sure that Carbon Toxin and or Paralysis CD are not annoying us too much. Single Enhanced Hammer for disruption, single multi-switch for some really sick plays, and then the double Choice Band, double Float Stone for utility. And finally we have the 4 DCs, the 2 Fighting, the 2 Strong, and the 1 Counter Energy. So let me save the list so that the 70 HP Rockruffs stay, and I will be playing a few games with Lycanroc Zoroark in this new ladder reset. And then we will be going back to Puzzle Lycanroc and Malamar Necrozma, my latest lists, and see if they run any better than before. So let me just take notes of the games. Today is not the 10th, today is the 15th of May. And then we're gonna be doing Zoroark, Lycanroc, and welcome Kaiser. This is streaming, and we seem to be up against a fairy deck. That would be interesting to see. Sorry, Manchas. You have to drive for 2 hours. Is Lucario Lycanroc a good combo? I mean, it's okay. The energy requirements are a bit weird, but it's okay, I would say. Just nothing spectacular. It's either Lucario Zoroark is better, Zoroark Lycanroc is better, or Lycanroc with Puzzle or Lucario with Puzzle. Those 2 stage 1s combined don't offer too much. Okay, so we seem to be up against a Gardevoir deck. Interesting. Now I will be discarding these 2 and I'm just gonna set up with my Brigette here. I'm gonna set up another Zorua and then 2 Rockruffs. No reason not to. If I had an energy, this would be an absolutely great hand, but this is still okay. What do I think about Turbo Metal's post Forbidden Light? I think it falls a bit short. Thank you, Manchas. Thank you so much. Very kind of you to send those extra bits. Thank you so much. And then we pass. Do I think the Espeon is still good for the meta? I think it has potential, and coincidentally, just today I made the video of the stream we did of Espeon Carb is now up on the channel if you guys want to check it out. Bye Manchas, thanks so much, and I'll see you later tonight. Okay, so we lose Lele and we lose one Rockruff, that's okay. Turn 1 parallel for my opponent, really good. I assume my opponent's using Diantha. I guess that's one deck I haven't covered yet. Gardevoir with Diantha. Is it Diantha? Yeah, Diantha, right? Yeah. Diantha is the Pokemon, Diantha is the trainer. So yeah, guys, you really shouldn't open packs online. I think you shouldn't be opening packs of any set. You should be trading the packs for the actual cards you need. So for example, Realski was saying he opened 100 packs and not one Guzma. If you traded like 5 packs, you could get the one Guzma that you were looking for instead of having 20 Frokis left over. So energy on the Diancie and AJ Remo. I think this deck has potential. Lycanroc is just really, really good. However, I do think it might struggle a little bit to keep up with Buzzwole. Like, it was already having a hard time with Buzzwole despite the psychic type attackers. So it will still be potentially good. It's just hard to tell how good at the moment. Okay, so one DC is priced, one Zoroark is priced as well. So I probably won't be getting the DC to knock this guy out, which is sadness, but it is what it is. Yesterday we were really struggling. Yesterday we were really struggling to get energy, especially TCE, and it seems like today we're gonna be having the same issues. I feel like Baby Buzzwole is definitely not useful in this match. And okay, so triple trade I guess, which is nice. Although I still probably won't be getting the TCE. It's impossible to tell right now. Smoothest what standard supporters will be most popular post rotation. Hello Rafa, thanks so much for being here. I think it's really hard to tell which will be the popular supporters since we don't even know what supporters will be in the set that comes out in August. So it's really hard to think that far away in the meta, honestly. And hello Joe bro, thanks so much for hanging out here. If nobody opened packs, nobody would have singles to trade. That is true, yeah. That is true. I think it's always better though. Next card. Okay, so my opponent already has a Gardevoir here. So I mean, I'm not too threatened by the Guardi. I might actually benefit from taking it out. I also wouldn't mind taking out the Remoraid. Although, okay, I'm gonna trade first. Mew is also not gonna be useful. I might actually target down the Ralts. My opponent has 2 cards in his hand, so I might target down the Ralts and then target down the auxiliary once my opponent searches for it next turn. That sounds like a good plan. And thank you so much, Rafa. Thank you so much. They had you set up a labo for work yesterday? Oh really, the Nintendo labo? Where do you work at? That's such a cool job. Okay, we'll trade the Sycamore. What do I think about the current price of Ultra Guzma? Regular arts are like 25. Wow. Probably a bit inflated, I would say, for the time being. Okay, if I target down Ralts, I'm also opening up myself to... yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm opening up myself to be... to have my GX attack be less successful in the future. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Righteous Beating. Only 60, however, that sets up the GX attack very nicely, which I'm okay with. Okay, so we're gonna see a Float Stone on the Remoraid, and we're gonna see a Sycamore. Very nice for my opponent. Very nice. It might be a bit too inflated, but it's because there's so much hype behind it, right? We'll see. Oh, GameStop. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how good it actually ends up being after we have some tournament results. This weekend we will have the first tournament results with a lot of competitive players, since the Mexico City special event is taking place. Okay, so there's the 120 damage. I could now Guzma the Ralts and pick it off, and then use my GX or my regular attack. 150, 170. So I do have knockout on the Guardi. My opponent has, I mean, he obviously doesn't have another Guardi, right? So, I'm gonna get rid of the multi-switch. I don't think I'm gonna be needing that anytime soon. Okay, there we go. We get the Lycanroc, which is nice. My opponent having Rare Candy, Guardi, DC, Fairy. Seems not very likely. So I'm gonna trade away the fighting, because I'm gonna attach the DC to the Lycanroc. And then I'm gonna trade the Lele or the Mewtwo. Probably the Lele. Mewtwo actually is decent-ish in this match. So I'm gonna evolve. I'm not gonna use my ability here. And I'm just gonna GX knockout this guy. Right? I don't need to end. I don't need to play any supporter. I'm just gonna Dangerous Rogue. Two-shotting with a GX is not ideal, but my opponent was playing around the GX move, which is fair. You're scared that it will do well and go even higher? Yeah, I mean, it has been testing well for me. It has been testing well for me. The good thing is you only need 2. And hello, UCFN. The good thing is you only need 2 of them, right? That's a good thing. You only need 2 of them for the attack. Okay, there's one Octillery. If we see no Kirlia, we definitely just knock out the Ralts for game, probably. The White Snake, thank you so much for not only the bits, but for the kind words. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. It's weird seeing the leaderboard and you not being on there. Thank you so much, as always. No, Lawrence. Yeah, because Gardevoir also has resistance to darkness, so the maximum damage you can do is 130. So I didn't have knockout. I definitely didn't have knockout there. Hello Jedi, thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so we're gonna start off by trading the Brigette. That triple Zoroark on turn 2 is just really sick. Probably gonna trade away the N. Probably won't be needing it anytime soon. And then I shall trade away the Mewtwo? Yeah, the Mewtwo doesn't seem very useful anymore. Okay, so my opponent very smartly choosing to, or forcing me rather, to choose between knocking out the Kirlia and preventing the Guardi, or knocking out the Ralts and keeping the, like, if I knock out the Kirlia and prevent the Guardi, he keeps the energy. If I knock out the Ralts and eliminate the energy, he gets to keep the Kirlia. Therefore, I still feel like knocking out Kirlia is the right way to go about this. My opponent has yet to Rare Candy. We don't know if he's playing any, although eliminating energy is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna go with that. Gonna eliminate the energy from play, and like at this point I might have enough targets to where I don't need to worry about dealing with a Guardi. I might be so far ahead at this point, I might not even need to worry about dealing with a Gardevoir here. Yeah, I did get 4 because of that reason. Like, I definitely expected it to go a bit higher. I actually have them right here somewhere. I have my Malamar here. I have here they are. my Ultra Necrozmas. I should get to sleeving that deck and Puzzle very soon. Okay, so TC onto Kirlia, we're definitely gonna see that get evolved. We're not playing Kukui anymore in this list, so we actually can't take down this Lele for essentially free. However, Lycanroc does have, like, it's close to having enough energy. With another strong, we can knock out the Lele. And yeah, my opponent playing super passively, so this is just good old Gardevoir Gallade. And I'm gonna record it as a win. Even though the game is not over, I generally think we're gonna win here. You sold your Malamar for 16? Wow, that's pretty good. The Evosoda. It was the promo Malamar, right? Thank you so much, the White Snake. Full Art Ultra Necrozma for 34. Yeah, I think mine costs 30 at Tabletop Village. Okay, so there's a Gallade, but my opponent just used Guzma. Just used N, so we're gonna lose the Zoroark here, which is okay. We'll see. My deck is very small at this point, so I'm gonna trade away the Acerola. I don't think I'm gonna be needing Acerola at this point. And okay, with the Mallow, I can actually get Lycanroc's Strong Energy. Oh, never mind. I can't get Lycanroc. Oh boy. Okay, so I'll get this to knock out the Gallade. And hopefully my opponent won't have Rare Candy, whatever. Yeah, if that had been just a regular, I guess I didn't need the. I really didn't need the Enhanced Hammer. That was silly. I should have just grabbed a puzzle piece. That was actually very silly. Let's Enhanced Hammer. I was in the mindset of I'm gonna knock out Lele, but it's okay. We don't get Lycanroc. So now, all we need is Guzma here, and we have 2 trades to get another puzzle piece. So, silly misplay there by me. Ooh, if we see Guardy TCE now? Good. Okay. We are actually going to be in a lot of trouble here. Unless my opponent whiffed the fairy. 1, 2, only 3 in play. Uh-oh. This is difficult. Adam's Field Gym. Thank you so much for letting me know. Very nice of you to call the deck like that. And Devil's Evil, what events do I go to at the start of a new Pokemon season? We don't know the regional schedule yet, and we probably won't know until July, so it's impossible to say. It's generally impossible to say which event I'll be going to at this point. It's generally impossible to say at this point. Okay, my opponent probably still doesn't have the fairy energy, which seems odd. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one actually. Wait, why would you grab the Kirlia? No Octillery? No fairy either? And Raichu Chief, yeah, I have a demo account, so that's a marketing account, and that means I have 4 of every card. It's an account that was given to me by Pokemon. It's an account that was given to me by Pokemon to because I produce content for them essentially, and I do it for free. So that's how. Okay, we really need a puzzle piece. With a puzzle piece, we win here. Oh gosh, no puzzle piece. That's so sad. My opponent did whiff, I guess, but the Lycanroc being priced, and no puzzle piece. It all comes down to that silly Enhanced Hammer I got. It really does come down to that. Okay, so I'm gonna retreat going this way, and I feel like I'm just gonna pass here. Oh, Devil's Evil. I mean, I go to every event that I can. I usually don't go to league challenges, but I do go to league ups and regionals. But yeah, I go to every event that I can. This season, I went to every event that I could. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that next season, but we'll see. Okay, my opponent, if he finds Fairy Guzma, he can knock out the Lycanroc, and therefore we're gonna lose. Probably. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no. Even if he gets Fairy Guzma to knock out this guy, we can get Sudowoodo Counter Energy to knock out the GRI. So we still have hope here. We still have hope. Yeah, I don't think they give the accounts out anymore though. As far as I could tell. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait, what? Why would you? No Guzma, I guess. Okay, there's a puzzle piece. So now we have the win here. I really would have loved for my opponent to get the cards and then try to take me down with. Do I need anything else? No, just the double Guzma, right? Would have been great for my opponent to get the cards and then for me to retaliate with Sudowoodo Counter Energy Choice Band for the clean knockout on GRI, because it would have been 7 energies times 30, that's 210, plus the Choice Band, that would have been 240 damage. And let's send the well played, and there's a Claw Slash for game. So that was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be, despite the early pressure and despite my opponent's difficult time in setting up. It was actually much closer, or it could have been much closer, but he whiffed those fairy energies when it mattered the most. So let's play another game. Let's play another game here with this deck. Now we seem to be up against Zoroark, I would imagine. I actually think I saw on a Soul stream that he was playing against this guy and he had Shuckle. So we might actually see a Shuckle here, or Zoroark, but we might actually see a Shuckle. We generally might actually see a Shuckle here. I won Devil's Neasel. I won. Yeah, this might be the DC box deck that I saw. Okay, so Ruben starts as Zorua. Gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna Lele for... no, Jedi. We definitely did not reach the 35 new subs yesterday. Yeah, CSQ. So Evosoda GX is not a very good card, honestly. Okay, so do I just go triple Zorua here? I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and attach. If my opponent didn't have, if this was a Wimpod or a Coco, probably wouldn't have attached there, because he could easily retreat Lele TCE, but now it's much more difficult. Okay. It's okay, music. It's my alibi. GG. Sorry you missed the fairy on that crucial turn for the return KO in the Lycanroc. Yep, there's a Shuckle, which has the attack Wrap, which paralyzes. Okay. Interesting-ish deck by my opponent. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Gonna grab Lele again, and then I'm gonna Cynthia. I wanna, well, nah, I think I'm gonna Sycamore. Hello, Protissimo. Yeah, I'm just gonna Sycamore here. I'm just gonna Sycamore. And we don't have the DC just yet. However, we do have 2 extra traits, which is nice. Thanks so much for the follow, Music Alibi. And let's evolve the Zorua. Okay, so let's trade 1 in. And now let's trade the Acerola could be good to, if in case my opponent paralyzes me. So let's just get rid of the N. It's fine. And we did get the DC. Nice. So I could just completely evade the Shuckle by bringing that up. But I think I'd rather just knock out a Zorua. And then if I have to Acerola because he paralyzed me, then so be it. It's really no big deal. It's really no big deal. Just if I have this Zoroark trading advantage, I should always have the advantage here. Like if you have the Zoroark advantage, you immediately have the draw power advantage, which means you have the overall advantage in the game, I would say. So this is Zoroark Lycanroc against Zoroark. What do I even call this deck? Zoroark DC Box? Zoroark Shuckle? I don't know. Wait, what? There's a Carnivine there? Chomp Chomp. Okay, this guy must be just trolling, right? I will use Chomp Chomp Carnivine. Loom Over. I mean, Loom Over with Counter Energy doesn't sound horrible. Wait, what? He has Mysterious Treasure in this? Wow. To search for Latios, and I hope Lele. And Mewtwo, I guess. But yeah, my opponent's deck probably not the most competitive here. So I'm going to trade away a Rockruff. And then I found the Guzma, so I'm going to trade away this guy. And then I really just want to take down another Zoroark. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It cost me a DC, but I'm happy to trade a DC for one of my opponent's Zoroarks and 2 more prize cards. So we show Claw Slash, take the knockout. Zoroark DC box, yeah, that's what I called it. Grilski Espen Garb is really great for the new meta. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what my video from today says. So I agree, Espen Garb has the potential to be really good. I'm just not quite sure Zoroark is completely done yet, but it definitely has a lot of potential. Chump bars are quite nice. I've never had a chump bar. Okay, so there we're gonna see the wrap. I hope my opponent paralyzes me so I can just Acerola. Yep, there we go. So this is completely fine. Let's trade. So Baby Buzzle being put to no use whatsoever. I'm gonna trade away the other Lycanroc. Like, this is a joke, honestly. This is kind of a joke. And yeah, I got the Guzma, so I'm actually gonna do that instead. Because even if my opponent had any way of making a comeback here, by eliminating the Zoroarks, then it's definitely just out of the question, honestly. So I'm gonna do this. I have the Acerola. I can knock out anything with Zoroark. So yeah. PMN, I recommend you check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Tablemon. You'll be able to see or catch up on all the Forbidden Light decks and see which ones have the most potential and which ones don't. It's like a chew bar but wrapped in chocolate. Chew bar meaning like a Milky Way or a Snickers. I like those. 1 second, guys. Just needed to close the blinds so that the computer wouldn't get extremely hot, because it's starting to get really hot here. Okay, so my opponent is going to end me here. He's gonna get 6. The Sudowoodo means he's obviously playing Counter Energy as well, right? The Broken Heart means he didn't get it. Mysterious Treasure makes no sense, honestly. Como veo la rotación oficial, pues era lo esperado, ¿no? Yo creo que era lo esperado. Like chewy toffee, okay. I like toffee. Era lo esperado, protísimo. No creo que... Y bueno, pues toca adaptarse, ¿no? Toca adaptarse. Right now I'm playing Zoroark Lycanroc, and my opponent's deck was a weird Zoroark Shuckle, Latios, Carnivine, Sudowoodo, Tapu Lele, Mewtwo kind of Bugs type of deck. I don't know. It was odd. It was definitely odd. Okay, so now we're up against Ultron, Malamar, Necrozma. Azul, wow, thank you so much for the host, for the huge host. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much, Azul. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Wow, so many viewers. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was actually watching Azul's stream, Double Cup Faded, and make love no word at all. Nice Bulu. Nice Bulu emoji. And yeah, I saw that Azul was playing against that, so I recognized the screen name, and I was like, well, maybe this is Zoropod, or maybe this is the DC box deck, and it turns out it was. Okay, so we don't know what we're up against. Oh no, we do know what we're up against. 2 Zoroarks priced though, which is not ideal. And hello, Jeremy. So yeah, GG, man. Can you explain to us your deck? That would be really cool if you explain to us your deck, because the Shuckle and stuff like that, it seems interesting, but they seem just a little bit underwhelming. Azul also just played against Zoroark, Elizabeth, Lucario, Garbodor in the same deck. Okay. Okay. It is so much fun. Yeah, it looks to be fun. Definitely looks to be fun. Yeah, guys, if you're here from Azul stream, welcome. Hello, 9 out of 10. Okay, so my opponent got the full setup as well with Brigette. So in an ideal world, we would like to pick off an NK, right? Because my opponent filled up his bench. So I'm going to want to Mallow here. I feel like I should Mallow. So I can Mallow for DC Float Stone. Yeah, Mallow for DC Float Stone, take out an NK, which is what makes the deck work properly, right? And yeah, almost 30,000 total views. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. What do I think is a fun yet viable deck would be for a Forbidden Light League challenge? I think Malamar is really fun. I think the Fighting type Garchomp is actually really fun. I wouldn't mind playing that at a league challenge. Probably not a cup, but a league challenge. Fighting type Garchomp actually sounds really fun to play. Okay, so I'm gonna trade away the Sycamore. Nah, the Ultra Ball. 50% win rate. Okay. And then I'm gonna Float Stone this guy. I'm gonna TC this guy. I'm gonna evolve this guy as well. Bring up not the Ultra Cross, not the NK. And I'm gonna Riot Speeding for the KO. So we pick off one NK, which is always good. Bulu Raid. Thank you guys so much for being here. The Shuckle has won new games. Zygarde was taken out by a lone Shuckle. That's pretty cool. I mean, For the Pokédex series, whenever it's Shuckle's turn, I might just end up doing that, using that Shuckle actually. What's Azul's channel? Azul is Azul GG. Okay, so my opponent, if he got a Psychic from hand and a Choice Band, he could actually knock out my Zoroark GX here, which would be pretty scary. Pretty scary. And Hiruma, yeah, I know. Okay, so there's a victory. Wow, so that was definitely not the match that I was hoping to showcase with this deck, but it is what it is. So let's try to get one more game in. Let's try to get one more game with this, and we'll see how it goes. We keep just piling up the coins. I don't know why. We really don't need the coins. Okay. And hello Paul, that's awesome to hear that you're going to NAIC. Have you registered yet? Pretty important to register on time, guys. Pretty important to register on time. Lapras is so fun. Lapras is fun, yeah. Lapras is fun. I don't know how good it actually is, but Lapras is definitely fun. Tokens and tickets galore. Yeah, I mean the issue is in this account I can't use them, so oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay, now with this dead hand, we probably won't be lasting too long. We're up against a Zygarde deck. You're 11-3 against mostly Buzz and Malamar decks with Lapras. Okay. Why does Bulk Prism make a huge difference though? Just for its ability? Or just to consistently get energy in the discard pile to Aqua Patch? Gracias, Joe, bro. I really hope my opponent plays an end here. Put, welcome. Okay, there's a Lele. Lapras has Volcanion, so it can hit. What do you mean better numbers? I completely disagree with that. Like, Volc Prism is good against Hoopa, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the 2-hit KO, but you have to devote 3 energy to the Volc Prism, and then 3 energy to the Lapras, and then 3 more energy to a bench Lapras. Like, on paper that sounds ideal, yes, but it's so many energy devoted. I don't think it's really viable, honestly. Oh gosh, this is really sad. This is really sad. I mean, I can Guzma, I guess. I can't Guzma. And hope my opponent doesn't find another float. He can't Guzma. And I hope he doesn't play TC either. Volk is only good for rotating Lapras with Guzmas, but Volk only changes your opponent's active, not your own. I don't know. 20 spread seems ideal, yes, but are you really gonna have time to devote 6 energy to 2-hit KO stuff? That doesn't seem like a very good trade. I forgot to attack with Zorua. I generally forgot. I forgot Zorua can attack. I generally just forgot that Zorua can actually attack. Like, we tested Lapras yesterday. It seems okay. I don't see the huge benefits of it, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna trade away the counter energy here. Yes, like, I understand that Volk means you can KO Zoroark. Titan, thank you so much for subscribing. I just don't see how it's that good. That's my issue. I just don't see how it's that good because you have to devote 3 energies to attack once with Volcanion, and then Volcanion gets KO'd, and then Lapras comes up, and yes, you knock out something out. But then if Lapras gets KO'd, that's 6 energy you devoted to 2-hit KO stuff. And then you can also play around it as well. You can also play around the damage, and then you like stagger your Pokemon. So I don't know. I feel like Kukui would be much better than just relying on powering up Volk Prism. Like, I understand the theory, but in practice, it seems really difficult to pull off. Seems really difficult to pull off, honestly. Okay, so this is what I don't like about Zygarde. 70 damage so far with a Choice Band 200. He needs to devote a Strong to actually one-hit KO Zoroark with the first attack. He's not even gonna reload. I don't know. I mean, tournament results will speak for themselves, right? But I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm generally not seeing it. Okay, so my plan is to Acerola, right? 50, 70, 90. Yeah, my plan is to Acerola, so I don't need the Float Stone. And then I can also get rid of this. Maybe I wouldn't mind taking out the Octillery, but taking out the Zygarde is super tempting though. Super tempting. I'm gonna protect my Zoroark though, and that means I get another trade as well. It means I get another trade here, because I can just GX this Zygarde once it loads up enough energy, so... Like, I'm gonna take 2 prizes here, then 2 prizes here, and then Mew or Mewtwo can just lock that one, and then we're good, right? We're gonna have our third. I feel like I'm not gonna trade. These 3 cards feel important. Although it's probably gonna be Mew. He's not gonna get 3 energy on the puzzle. What are your thoughts on Ultra Necrozma Malamar? Actually, the more I play the deck, the more I think I like it. The more I think it has a lot of potential. We'll have to see tournament results to actually get some really accurate evaluations of whether it's that good or not. However, I am playing Ultra Necrozma after this deck probably, so in case you want to watch, and we'll find out together. Okay, so now my opponent is dealing 50, 70, 100. Still 10 short of the knockout on Zoroark. Still 10 short. Can't believe we're gonna survive this one though. Yeah, this Zoroark deck, we only faced off against one Ultra Malamar Necrozma deck, and it was generally not, like the guy conceded on turn 2, so we couldn't really tell. What's up, Gravesaw? Thank you, Rilski. Okay, I'm gonna keep trading. I'll trade away the Sycamore. What do you think really complements Strong Energy GX? I think Zoroark is the best complement. That way you can actually keep doing stuff with it. Okay. At this point, I'm pretty sure I have the game won. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I have the game won. I'm just gonna GX here. Gonna remove the Float Stone again. And sure, like I'm gonna lose a Zoroark. That's completely fine. That is completely fine. Yeah, I think Ultra Necrozma Malamar is gonna have a, like, it's definitely gonna get the wins in tournaments and whatnot. It's only gonna be getting wins. That's how good I think it is. Glacian GX with Greninja GX. I mean, that seems okay. I'm just not a big fan of the fact that it takes a while to get going. We just get the Mallow. I don't like the fact that your Pokemon draw would have to be Octillery, right? And I don't know how much the damage counters actually matter too much. I tried it out with Buzzwole GX and I wasn't too impressed by it. Okay, so my opponent doesn't get the energy. That's okay. Yeah, I'll trade the Choice Band. Like, if he had gotten energy, we probably would have been able to just knock it out with Mew, so it's no big deal. There's no way we lose here. I mean, we might as well take a knockout on the artillery while we're at it, right? And I'll grab the Mew. We have the victory guaranteed pretty much. So Baby Buzzwole has not been doing anything here. Yeah, I think the best partner seems Zoroark in my opinion, because that way you can consistently get the Greninjas going and get that extra math. Okay, you're welcome, Henry. I mean, there's a video on YouTube on my channel if you want to check it out, Henry, for Zoroark Greninja. I feel like 4-4-3 Greninja GX was too much. Probably 3-3-2 would be enough. Something like that. Okay, my opponent was running TC, interestingly enough. I just took down the artillery, and it seems like that might have been a mistake. Might have gained more by just attacking the Buzzwole. This is fine though. And my opponent is so far behind that not even this GX attack will save him. That other Enhanced Hammer is annoying though. That's the second Enhanced Hammer so far. Why would you play Nest Bolts and not Brooklet Heal though? There you go, Henry. Okay, so some damage here. So what do I need to win? I actually can't. Oh no, I can. I need Guzma to win, right? I need Guzma to win. And I have 4 trades, because then I just Guzma knock out the Diancie with Zoroark, and then that's game. Okay, so still no Guzmas and no double puzzles. Goodbye choice band. And no. That's okay though, because take a look at this. We can do the Enhanced Hammer as well. We can actually do the Enhanced Hammer as well. So let's go. Claw Slash. Dalton, my final record at Toronto was 6-3. Yeah, we're sitting next to each other at 4-1. I actually lost that game, so I was 4-2. Then I won 5-2. Then I lost 5-3, and then I won 6-3. What was your final record, Dalton? Sharking, viewer battles are on Fridays. Yeah, viewer battles are on Fridays. We went from 401 to 441. Wow. That's really sad, honestly. Oh wow, my opponent just took down 2 Zoroark GXs right there. But that's okay, because now Mew just wins us the match. 99th. Yeah, I also got... Oh no, I got top 64. Wow, what were you playing, Gameralo? Were you playing Hoopa again? Were you playing Hoopa or what were you playing? But see, like, Zygarde was just dead weight. The main reason my opponent got 4 prizes was the 1 attack on Puzzle. Yes, BMN, you don't have to shuffle Greninja GX if you don't want to. With Mewtwo? Oh, with Mewtwo. Buzzrock. Yeah, I mean, I definitely drew bad. Like, the 2 of my losses, my 2 losses against Zoropod, 1 against Zoropod and 1 against Zoroark, I won game 1 very easily, not easily, but very handily. And then this is Zygarde, Puzzle Zygarde. I won game 1 and then I lost the next few, which was really sad. Okay, so this will be all for Zoroark Lycanroc, guys. I invite you to try out the list that should be in the description down below. As per usual, sometimes I forget, but you guys always make sure to remind me in the I did it again in the comment section. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to do a like, it really helps out the channel. And if you're live watching with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We are now moving on back to Ultra Malamar Necrozma. Bigger update from last week, which is, or 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago, when we first streamed the deck. and we'll see how it does now that I have more experience with the deck, now that the list has changed a little bit, and now that the meta has shaped up a little bit as well. So don't go anywhere, guys, I will be right back.